Hey there folks, I'm Serious JG and welcome back to Let's Play Romancer 3 Kingdoms 13 Fame and Strategy Expansion Edition Turbo Hyper Fighting, etc. This may be a really bad idea, but I'm having another bourbon and coke and I'm going to record another video. I'm not going to make this a habit, and you're probably going to find out why. So last time I actually noticed that Liu Biao liked cultural stuff and gave him cultural gifts and became his friend. I can't imagine I'll be lucky enough that his favorite gift will show up right here. And it didn't. But somewhere in all this, I should be able to find the gift he wants. Usually you don't have to visit that many cities when you're just looking for a gift for a friendship quest. Usually they show up fairly quickly. The previous games where they make it really freaking hard to figure this out. RTK13 was like just brutal quests that you could do, where you had no idea where to go and you had to go halfway across China to find stuff. This game, not usually that bad. There's a random factor in what treasures are available in what cities, so there's not like only one city where you can find anything. But we just keep finding that same peppercorn everywhere. I do want to make sure that people are still continuing to do useful things. Commerce is maxed out. Is it? I'm not sure. It looks like it is. Let's switch between... I know I said I needed a lot of fealty here, but I also want to keep culture going somewhat. I mean domestics in general. I got Fall Jacksaws doing patrol, which is probably just really not a very good idea, but just not efficient. Well, that's the one I want. I think that's the one I want. See, these are some high-end treasures that I'm selling here. I feel bad. Isn't this the book Liu Biao was looking for? Liu Biao will be pleased to know that I found it. And then I'll hold it over his head and won't give it to him. Ha 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 ha. So having the friendship of Liu Biao will help with this. Eventually we're still going to have to take him out. I don't perceive us becoming such good friends that he surrenders to my force. People, let me tell you about my best friend, etc. Now, as I'm buying time to let my cities improve, other cities are improving too. But, boosh. Falger is awarded JG Mystery with the rank Chief of Records. So that gives me more troop count, more intelligence and governing. It's all good, baby. Bang Jiao is hiring people. Hello, don't tell me. Really? Can I stab you with this knife I'm holding? Yes, I found it. This is what you wanted, right? Records of the classes? Sure is. It's my high school yearbook. The record of all the classes. Takes us a Toshin. Oh, I need to call it a session after this. We're super friends, folks. Me and Liu Biao are going to be tuggity tight forever. Keep him around as a buffer against Cao Cao until I've... I mean, shoot, maybe I'll decide I want to take out Ma Tang before I take out Liu Biao. Who knows? So it's probably not worth it to try to get a higher degree of association with him than friends. But, hey, maybe this means I can make letters. Ooh, maybe I can write letters between him And, yeah, there you go. I can make him friends with people on his own force. I don't see how that helps me. I can make him friends with people on Falger's force. That might be more useful. Kalda Kaeda is a governor. Let's make them buddies. That just seems silly, but... hey, why not, you know? Alright, so we'll finally return home. How much more have I got to do? I need 14 more missions, and by the time I get 14 more missions, I will have certainly become... I better hold on to that slot in case I don't have a mission when I get there. 26 days. What can I do in 20 days? Ooh, 10 is going to take 50 days. Forget it. I'll just hold on to it. But our, we might be at war with Liu Yan's force fairly soon. Hold on, let me check that. They have a 35-month alliance with us. Liu Yan's got 9 months left. Sun Tzu's building up his territory a little bit. We've got the peaceful music playing. Falger is personally hiring someone. I hope there's someone important and worth the effort. He's our ruler. He's not supposed to be out there just doing that stuff unless it's somebody who really matters, you know? With the Yan province under control, Cao Cao used the peace to invite his retired father, Cao Song, to the area. Boko. So, Tai Quan wants to do something nice for him. Yeah, Zhang Kai's the guy. So this guy's carrying like a bomb in a box wrapped with paper. This just doesn't seem like a good idea. So Zhang Kai accompanied Cao Song for the voyage, but instead murdered him and his party, taking all of his riches and fleeing. Soon word reached Cao Cao about the murder of his father, Cao Song. What? This is a great excuse to attack. I mean, who's responsible for this? I don't know, I'm a messenger. Cool. He would rather betray the world than have the world betray him, as it were. Hoisting the banner of revenge, Cao Cao raided Zhu province, plundering towns and slaughtering all on his way. And this is where it gets tricky, because the novel tries to claim that he's not a good guy, but he's, like, murdering the people who killed his father. So it's filial piety, but is it really, or is it just an excuse? Taishi Ci got involved here. I don't think he gets involved in this particular game. Tao Quan requests our help. What do you think we should do? There is no need to think. Liu Bei will come to his aid. Why am I talking like you on show? Even if he wishes to avenge his father, slaying innocent people is an atrocity I will not tolerate. It's like Dong Zhuo times 2. Yeah. So this early battle between Cao Cao forces and Liu Bei forces is a big Dynasty Warriors thing because they love battles between those forces. I got all the glory because I actually did an alliance, which is a whole lot of deeds at once. I don't really know whether my Dongji is defected. Oh. Well, he's a Sun Tzu officer anyway. Looks like we hired him away from a force that Sun Tzu was supposed to have hired him away from. So, you know, no big deal. So placate. Yeah, there are villages that we could get. That would be nice, actually. It'd be a little bit more interesting than... I mean, it's not the easy missions that I like to do, but it's more interesting than just doing farming. Probably should stick with just doing farming, because I'm trying to... I've hired somebody else. Probably more interesting to do, or not interesting, but more effective to do farming until I get the Prime Minister thing, but... eh. Yeah, I say, I've had 2 bourbon and cokes. That's my issue here. So I'm suddenly doing things that don't make much sense, but are at least vaguely more entertaining. At least there'll be a debate out of all this. We completed the assignment, so now that jerk Falger is going to cancel my current orders. Officer loyalty increased. Great. Just don't cancel the current orders. Maybe if he's too busy hiring somebody, he won't cancel the current orders. Maybe if I keep him occupied with my letter writing campaign. He was too busy. Kalaidia was too busy with Liu Biao to worry about Falger. We're just taking villages away from a neighboring forest that we should just take over. Village of Yuhuan swears loyalty to Yanjiang. That's nice. I maxed the commerce already, right? Yes. Farming. Get that up as fast as we can to make sure we have enough food for all these armies that we're getting with this fealty. I mean, yeah, you need to do everything, I suppose. Hey, what's going on over here? Are you guys, hey, we got an actual battle going on between 2 of the loser forces. Well, it's Yuan Shu versus somebody who doesn't matter, but Yuan Shu's kind of a loser force if you just go to the, like, 1,000 square feet, what am I trying to say? If you're at the, like, 10,000 feet looking down perspective of the Dynasty Warriors games, then Yuan Shu is a loser force. My talent for schemes and strategy led to both military and political victories, even though I probably shouldn't be playing the game after having bourbon and coke. Dreadful news reached Cao Cao. Zubu attacked. Say what? Yeah, even I can see that this is not going well, and I've only got one eye. Wait a second, I've got 2 eyes. This is fantastic. I never want this to change. So Cao Cao had to pull back. Tao Quane offers his province to Liu Bei, but Liu Bei is way too virtuous and good and blah blah blah. And this like smacks of the author of the novel, changing historical facts to make Liu Bei even more of a Confucius, you know, ultimate avatar of virtue. Brother, they're giving control to you. There's no shame in a granted gift. Zhang Fei is like, of the 3 brothers, he's the least sophisticated. He's also the one that I like totally agree with 90% of the time. And I say that after having had too many bourbons and cokes to record. One Yu's like, take it temporarily. Liu Bei's like, no, you guys don't understand Confucian virtue like I do. I'm Confucian virtue man. Your earlobes are not long enough to understand the Confucian virtues that I'm dealing with. Civilians are asking him for help. I'm not reading it. Because as soon as I start talking, suddenly there's voice acting. When there was no voice acting, I wasn't talking. I can't win. Tao Quan has already left us. Will you now? Well, now you two. What are we to do? Please, Liu Bei, rule us. It's like, oh my god, this is so tough. And Liu Bei doesn't want to, but he becomes the ruler of the province. Yeah, right. Sun Tzu is now the warrior. Lu Bu has become a warrior. Falger has become... Falger has built up achievements and taken the prestigious name of Lord Beautiful Beard. Falger's army's ordinances are now unfazed vigilance. Fall Jaxor's has become a luminary. Bandits were spotted. Really? I haven't taken over this freaking place yet? This is going slow. Let me coax. 30 days to coax. Persuade is 20 days with 21-day variation. Coax is at most 30 days. Let's do that. Fine. Keeping a close eye on my other mission slots. I got people patrolling, and for some reason not quite finishing. I got fealty pretty high here now, thanks to Yui Fei, who's just really good at patrolling. Falger's hired somebody who will probably defect, whatever. What should I do with this turn? This is definitely my last video of this session because I can feel myself just being incredibly inefficient as far as time and thought processes go. Fealty is not bad here now. Although it's still behind everything else. Alright. We will work on fealty, and then we will concentrate on domestics later. I want to get this place up to a level 2 city before we start going to war with a bunch of forces here. And this gets confusing. I'm really grateful that Falger's name starts with an F, because having slightly different shades of red for Shi Ji and Sun Tzu makes it really hard to figure out who the hell is doing what. And we got Sun Xuan in charge of Yu Zhang. So that will get confusing too. Now we got me placating and everyone else is pretty much working on patrol. Listen to me, there's absolutely nothing to lose by joining my force. We're gonna win. Oh wow, it's a guy with another Imperial Seal. How many Imperial Seals are floating around? Well, I'm close to being the ultimate debater. 108 intelligence and orator score of 9. Okay, that did not go my way, and now I'm running out of batteries, too. So it's really just not going good. So I cannot beat him doing a moral retort. I can match it, which is what I need to do. And I win. So we get a village. I get one mission. And it took more time and effort than it probably should have. What about Wushang? They're with Wang Lang army, and they would give us more farming. When you take these villages, you end up losing them again anyway. So this one is with Sun and it's farming. I should probably just report and go back to doing regular domestic missions. Hey, I'm rank 2. I have a privilege. I'm promotable to Viceroy. Well, that's probably going to happen soon, unfortunately. Being a Viceroy means he's going to split the force, and my bonuses that I'm giving to one district will not go to everyone. Although maybe it's not going to anyone because we don't have multiple districts. I might explain why I'm not seeing anything about that. But if he gives me a district, it's gonna control my strategy. I want to take Liu Yan out next. But if he gives me a district that consists of cities over here, then I kind of have to let him fight Liu Yan himself, Falger that is, and deal with this over here. See how much time I have left in this video before I decide how much further I'm going to go with this, because I can feel my own competence slipping away. 10 more minutes. So I should really try to get something done before this video is over. I'm hoping I go back and watch this footage tomorrow when I'm fine, but I'm now getting really paranoid after 2 pretty strong whiskey and cokes that I'm just completely incoherent. There's a reason I don't usually do this. What's better to Let's Play when you're a little tipsy? A strategy game that requires deep thought, or a action game that requires, like, you know, reaction speed and whatnot? I guess I should check and see how we're doing on our mission, but our assignment, I guess we met and I missed it. We can see our strongest city is the one where we were hanging around doing missions for a long time. It's a level 2 city right now, ruled by, who cares, some dude. Our commerce is negative here. That annoys me. So what I want to do is work on farming. Get some easy deeds and farming, and get this base to where we can move it up to level 2. Aren't we rich? Give him 380 gold. We will do that. I'd forgotten about that little fun thing. Liu Biao is now friends with Calcadia. And I now have sexy 69 fame. Get a rapport up with all the ladies. Although they ignore us, my real life is now reflected in video games. So Cao Cao's all pissed because Liu Bei got the province. Generic civil official orders, not orders, but cautions Cao Cao. You would think Cao Cao would not need a generic official to tell him what to do. Take that, biatch. Cao Ren going down. So Lu Bu can personally beat up Cao Ren, but he can't actually win a total battle. And we have this whole thing. Shall we aid him? No! Zhang Fei has the right idea. Cheng Deng agrees. But Liu Bei is just too nice.
您来得正好。
什么？
Yeah, come on, you've got the right idea here. I'm just tired. I'm not reading. It is what it is. Liu Bu is offered a city. He takes it. He starts treating Liu Bei like his little brother. Zhang Fei's all pissed. It's kind of a weird stretch of the novel. It's like Liu Bei is basically trying to give Liu Bu credit for being the guy who rid the Han of Dong Zhuo, but Liu Bu just isn't, like, really a very moral leader. Meanwhile, I could extend the alliance with Liu Yan, but that's not really my idea. My idea is to now actually go to war with them. But the more I think about it, the more I realize that by getting positioned, well, I'm a viceroy. I guess we'll be the viceroy of this district. But here's the thing, I just accepted the Viceroy post, which I was kind of second-guessing whether I wanted it. I'm the Viceroy of, like, these cities. We've got 6 months left before our alliance with Liu Zhang collapses. That's where I wanted to go next. If I march armies out of here, Sun Tzu's going to take the city. I guess I need to figure out which cities are actually mine. Okay, I have these 3 cities. So I could keep officers here. I could assign myself over here, and I could start trying to fight Liu Yan. It's a good thing it's time for this recording session to end, because it's getting complicated. I definitely want to get this city while we still have an alliance with these guys. Like, maybe the smart move would be to get a further alliance with Liu Yan and then take this area first. This is what I wanted to do. I was afraid of this. He's given me this district over here. I've got more power, but it's not the area that I wanted to be fighting in. So, again, the district I was assigned to is kind of going to dictate what I'm going to do. But then again, with 42,000 troops over here, could march an army 42,000 strong up here, and any support at all from the other Falzher cities will be enough to help me push through and take some real gains against Liu Yan, not Zhang. Well, to close out the video, now that I'm the... Well, oh yeah, I need to assign ministers now. So all these cities have governors already except this one. And I will give this to... Kalda Kaedia has done good work for us, but she's also kind of already getting some credit. Let me assign my ministers first, so that I have the best ministers assigned. And then I'll see who's left. So, War Minister... Liang. The loyalty thing is just untouchable. Although Falter's not bad. I'm already doing the loyalty thing. Maximum troops and morale is pretty good. Stick with the loyalty thing. Domestic Minister. Lower army's provision consumption is good. Lower working time in the market, farm, and study hall is... pretty awesome, actually. And the idea of Mr. Serious being a minister is pretty fun. Military Minister. Defense increases, mobility falls. Spear aptitude increases, but you only get 1 order. And you get 2, so Fat John it is, so... Now I can assign a governor.
我收到了报告。
Hurriedly accepted. Cool. Alright. So, farming and culture. How am I doing for Minister? How many more missions do I need? 13 remaining. I need to give myself some stuff to do. How are we doing for our overall goals? We haven't been assigned new ones yet. Well, I'm a Viceroy now, so I guess I get to set them. Yeah, the Viceroy stage of the game, it's a bit different. I kind of wish I'd gotten more done before being promoted to Viceroy. But it is what it is. So... Fealty's not bad, but it could be better. I'll do a little bit of farming. Build up some rapport with Fat John. Bandits are attacking other places. I have to accept all these. I forgot that. I'm pretty much going to accept everything that's offered. I just accepted something that he went to. So I guess I wasn't paying attention. I should have. Ah, whatever. I get rapport with Liang for accepting them. But maybe I shouldn't have. Yuan Shao was just taken out of Gongzung? I guess not. He just took over city. Hey, Vulture Bean knows who I am. That's nice. Hey, I can give myself a gift. I've achieved my goal, so I can reward myself. Oh, generic people give me gifts now instead of leaders. That makes sense. Probably check the time on this video because I think it's just about over. Yep, it's a little overdue. Alright guys, so I'm now the Viceroy. So I keep approving these little tiny domestic missions because I keep forgetting I can request them to do more. Ling Ling can now do better horses. Balzer and Zerfall are now bestest ever friends. Balzer and Zerfall are best friends? Wow. Yeah, this needs to be the last video, guys. This needs to be it. So I'm going to finish the farmland mission and call it a video because Ling Ling soldiers of high proficiency has allowed you to build a new barracks facility. Oh, I get to make the decision. So they went with Bow Training Grounds, which gives you a +5 bonus. I can now go with reduced working time. That is, in fact, the best one to go with, I believe. I didn't get any freaking honor this time, even though I took over a village. I guess that happened in the previous... oh no, I'm now the head of this district, so these are people who are doing good work in my district. I need to be giving credit to other people. I'm not always good at that. Oh, Vulture Bean still knows who I am. That's good.
就是这样吧。
And so I will report this mission. And I will check my ministerial progress. I need 11 more successful missions in order to become the Prime Minister of Zerftopia. And I really need to call it a video because at this point, I'm not sure if anything I'm saying makes any sense. You know, I drank a lot in college. Drank a lot more than I should have in the years following college. And then I tapered off. Suddenly, alcohol hits you pretty dang hard. That's going to be it for now, folks. When we come back, I will be sober, and we will be continuing to do stuff. I guess the big question now is, I've been given a district in the far east of our current little empire. But strategically, I wanted to attack the west. Should I wait for the alliance with Liu Yan to expire and start attacking the west from a distance? With the hope and understanding, or perhaps using my, well, I mean, none of this will count, I just saved. But I do have a privilege. I can't attack our current allies, but as soon as it wears off, I could send a force right to Chengdu. Now it seems like it actually will let me do it, which seems weird, even though we have an alliance. So yeah, I could try to order a big old attack on Chengdu and see what happens, and try to leave enough troops. Oh, it's protect Chengdu. Pfft, no wonder. Once the alliance expires, I could try to launch a big attack on Chengdu. Shoot, I would sacrifice Jiannan to get Chengdu. I would have our eastern boundaries end here if it meant that I suddenly took over like this valley here. But I think that's my strategy. I'm going to try to use my favor to force a big war with Liu Yan. Because at this point, I kind of feel like we could take them. Not 100% sure about that. They have basically they have 160,000 troops. And what do we got? Do I not show up on this list? We got more troops. We have troops that are really far away from the front line. And we have cities that we could potentially lose. I mean, hell, maybe I could try to negotiate peace with Sun Tzu. I don't know. But we'll figure it out next time. I'm the Mysterious JG. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I hope you join me next time for more of Romance of the Three Kingdoms 13 Famous Strategy Expansion Edition, The Next Glory. Bye-bye.